Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. I'm here with my good friend from across the pond, as they call it here. I don't know why. It's an ocean. It's Phenexian. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm very glad to be back.
Excellent. Where does the term across the pond come from? What's that about?
It's the Atlantic. It's more of an American term for us,
Oh, is it?
and it's a reference to the Atlantic. It's the you know, trivializing one of the largest oceans in the world. You know.
So I stuffed up, basically. I used an American term for a British guest. But anyway, welcome. You haven't been on for a while, so I've missed you. We should play more often.
Yeah, I missed you too.
Yeah.
I've just been so busy and traveling and stuff. I've not had time, but I'm not doing that anymore.
And you were playing the Hydra campaign with Kaj on his stream. Check out Kaj's stream. Playing my campaign, which is pretty exciting, and you're gonna come back to that at some point, which is great. Very excited. I wanna watch you guys live, but you play at like 3 a.m. my time, and I'm too old to get up at that time. It's really
maybe I can persuade Cash to do mornings. So I'll see what I can do.
It would be cool. I did watch a bunch of the people in the community went through the entire campaign. I managed to watch their stuff, so that was pretty good. I was there on hand to answer any questions and that sort of stuff. Listen to their complaints. They had some complaints. So I was like, "What? Come on, man, let it go." We've got a guest, Joshie F. Smeg. Don't make this weird with the missing each other stuff, guys. I'm not ashamed. Look, I'm a man who's in touch with his emotions, and I'm happy to say that I missed Phenexian. Joshie, I miss you too, bro. You know I love you. I miss you when you were not around. Anyway, for this stream, for anybody wondering what the hell is this guy talking about, welcome to the Lord Havoc Champions Custom Content Extravaganza. On this channel, if you're new to this show, I cover Marvel Champions content, but specifically custom content. There's plenty of other creators out there that cover official content, Go For Your Life, D20, Daring Lime, Nelson All Over, Villain Theory, you name it, they're out there. Go for it. If you want to know about custom content and the community that creates it, I'm your man. Come back and watch this again. Phenexian is a fellow creator in the community as well, which is how we met, and I like to showcase the work that these talented people do. It's very, very cool. There's enough content there to last you years and years and years. And if you have a favorite character that is not already officially done, I can pretty much guarantee you it's being done in the custom community, especially if that character is Daredevil or Moon Knight. I can guarantee you there's one of those. There's a few of those. But yeah, custom content. I'm your person. So for this episode, we're showcasing some custom content. Joshie, I can't be in touch with my emotions. I have to control them, otherwise I turn green and ragey. Well, that's fair enough. I've got enough. I've got enough love in my heart for both of us, Joshie. It's fine. I am playing James Bond 007. James Bond 007 by Rykeran, a frequent appearance on our show, Rykeran Products, because he makes good stuff, and I like him personally. I think he's cool. So yeah, I'm happy to showcase his stuff. In fact, the last episode was Rykeran's Predator. So hey, there you go.
Ooh, played that.
He doesn't pay me or nothing. I just like his stuff. And Phenexian, who are you playing?
I'm playing Jimmy Woo from the Agents of Atlas comics. Chose him because, his Special Agent Jimmy Woo and James Bond feel like they would team up.
I know. I'm going to call you James Woo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Well,
and who made Jimmy Woo?
But Mysteltainn, my good friend Mysteltainn.
Excellent, friend of the show.
In the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, they call James Bond Jimmy.
Yeah, to get around. Yeah, Alan Moore. He's a genius. He's a crazy genius, but he's a genius. Yes, they do indeed. Because Jimmy was meant to be originally his name, so they've just done that. Joshie, I've actually read all the Ian Fleming Bond books. Madness.
Wow.
Some of them
They're not all good.
Some of them are not good. The one where he goes to Japan, what's that one? That is just horribly bad. It's just awful. But anyway, it is what it is. So James Bond. So Riker Rand, obviously a big James Bond fan. He always does really, really good work in terms of design and stuff. And this one's no exception. I mean, look at that. Just looks amazing. And he's strictly stuck with comic book art because there are some people in this community that get upset if you use like movie stills and stuff. Personally irritates the crap out of me when they do that, but that's all right. Everybody's got their thing. He's strictly stuck to comic book
great art.
Yeah, and the artwork is just amazing.
Really
check out some of these arts. So these are the gadgets that I get as part of the set. I can like earn these gadgets, and each one's named after a film. So No Time to Die, License to Kill, Spy Who Loved. Look at that. That looks amazing. I think that's actually Stefan Sebjic artwork. But you got your License to Kill, GoldenEye, Moonraker Suit, Loaded Dice, Skyfall, which is the car and stuff. And then there's other cards, or the other cards in his set are also named after movies whenever possible. So yeah, very, very cool. And the villain is Asimov Solensan, who is a creation of BubbleGum XXX and Phenexian themselves. Very impressive. So he recently made some changes since it was last on. So I'm interested to see what those changes are. We don't need villain number 3 because we're playing standard. Because we're scared. We're too scared of expert, so we're going to play standard. So without further ado, I guess we should get happening. Joshy, I dislike the movie stills too. I knew you were all right for a reason, Havoc. I don't know what that means.
I think he's misconstrued you. I think he's saying he doesn't like it when people use shots on the films, but you're saying you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm okay with it. We've got gathering funds. Having killed his crew to steal a shipment of Red Eye, which is the drug in the Cowboy Bebop universe, Asimov Solensan is trying to get enough money to leave Tijuana asteroid with his wife, Katarina. There's lovely Katarina there. When revealed, search the encounter deck for Katarina Solensan and put her into play, engaged with the first player. Alright,
Who's the first player?
I'm going to go find her. You're the first player. You're always the guests are always first.
Okay.
So let's go get Katarina. There she is. Boom. There she is. You can have her. So it starts on 2. Goes up to 14. Sorry, I do threat differently.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's my show. This is how I do it.
Starts on 2,
goes to 40.
I like your method.
I mean, I can see why they do it the other way, but I don't get it. This is my thing. So there's poor Asimov under the effects of Red Eye, I can only assume. He looks very upset. Force response. After Asimov Solensan's scheme, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a vial of Red Eye and reveal it. I'm in a hurry. I'll find others if you don't want it. 2-1. 24 hit points. Jossie says, well, I'm not going to say I liked you for a reason. Like is far too strong a word. The classic Joshy love. Kaz has joined as well. Hi, guys. Jimmy Woo, my Hydra campaign hero. Amazing. Oh, there you go. Cool. And the actual Jackson's joined us. A Cowboy Bebop villain, eh? Indeed, Jackson. Cowboy Bebop. Made by Bubble and Phenexian themselves. So, very cool. Alright, anyway, you'll play one. Let's crack it.
Right. So the main thing is, we're going to have to be careful about flipping down. We have to, do it with purpose.
Well, my guy, Bond, wants to flip down as often as possible.
Okay, well, so that is going to be dangerous.
That's going to be an issue, because that's the whole deal, is he has to flip down and do stuff. So. Yeah, no, it's not on his card. He's got other cards that do stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, we just got to make sure the mentality we need to be in is because you remove the red eye by punching Asimov, and Asimov gets very dangerous if he gets more than one red eye on him. So we just need to be in the mentality of, if you're flipping down, we just got to punch that red eye off of him ASAP.
Okay.
That's
What
that's
aspect are
fine.
you
We can do
playing?
that. I'm playing
Your
leadership.
leadership. All right.
This
So
is actually this is the precon.
all
This
right.
is
And I'm justice.
Mysteltainn's. Um,
I'm just trying to think of things to get rid
ooh.
of. Should I? Are you going to be able to kill Katarina?
I will. However, here's a weird thing. I think that the strategy with Katarina is not the question of can you kill her, but can you kill her and then immediately punch Asimov.
Ah, I
Uh,
see.
um, and that might be tricky because this is a sidekick deck,
Hmm.
this leadership precon, and I have suit up in hand, so my temptation is to actually just roll straight into getting sidekick out set up.
Damn straight.
Uh,
Do it.
so let's discard lead from the front, and before I do that, I have Jimmy Woo's alter ego action is to search my deck for a side scheme and add it to my hand.
Hmm.
So let's do that. Do do do. Yeah, I like attack from all angles. This is a fun. I love this card so much. It's a bit of lag. It's a side scheme that costs 0. That does 7 damage, but you have to thwart it to get it. So it's basically one of his attack events just costs thwart instead of money.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that.
And it doesn't go away permanently like regular side schemes do. It goes back into your deck back into your discard when you beat it. So it's just his attack event.
Nice. Kat
But yeah,
says
okay. I'll just cover these.
that you'll continue the Hydra campaign on Monday. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
That is exciting to
Right.
hear.
I'll just got both these leads from the fronts for suit up.
Cool.
And so I'm gonna find Sidekick and Temujin, who is Jimmy's signature ally.
Okie dokie.
Here's Temujin and here's Sidekick.
Temujin. We all know what Sidekick does. After Temujin thwarts, move 1 threat from a scheme to Temujin. When Temujin attacks, remove each threat from him. For each threat removed, he's worse. Temujin gets +2 attack for this attack to a maximum of 6 attack. Very cool.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna pitch my whole hand, including the side scheme I fetched.
Wow.
Because that way I can pay for Temujin and Sidekick.
That's a big move.
It is a big one. And so we get Temujin, got Sidekick, just put it next to him. I'm gonna flip up. And Temujin is gonna thwart the main scheme. And unless you really need to thwart it.
What am I doing?
I'm about to thwart the last threat on the main scheme. I'm just checking
Oh,
if that's
if you
I
I can use clear the area if you don't mind.
Sure. In that case, Temujin will do nothing because he needs to thwart to charge up his attack.
Oh, in that case,
So,
thwart it. No, in that case, do it. It's fine. Yeah, he needs to charge up.
Yeah. So I steal that, and I get a threat, which will represent. Let's actually make actual threat. So yeah.
Joshy says, sounds
Temujin
like
removes
you
one
need
threat.
an aggression Alan Quartermain to join you. If only I had one. Alan
Ah,
Quartermain.
that. Yeah, it's for doing League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I see.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hmm.
Um,
Would you make
I
an
bet you
Alan
we could
Quartermain before
assemble
you
the-
would make a meaner one? I mean, I'd be going meaner.
Yeah, I mean it'd be good. But I mean, honestly, I bet you we could assemble a bunch of characters from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, even though people won't have made them with that intent.
Mm.
Like, I bet you there might be a Nemo out there somewhere, right? Like, and then yeah, I'm gonna attack Katarina
and
just a
hide
little
as well.
bit.
Hide would be cool. All right.
Hide would be
so
good.
Timwin thwarted, and so therefore,
So
how did he
Temujin's
how did he
sitting on
thwart
this
for
threat.
2?
So he thwarts for 1,
Yeah.
and then after Temujin thwarts, move 1 threat from that scheme to Temujin. So I removed
okay.
1.
So he moved 1
away.
from the thwart and then moved 1 to him. Okay, that's
Yes.
cool.
And then in future, he gets to eat the threat he has stolen to do damage. And then Jimmy has just punched Katarina for 1. That I just want to set her up so that she'll be easy to kill later on a turn where we can just tap her and then hit Asimov. I'm willing to take 1 extra damage to do that.
So don't kill her is essentially what you're saying.
Unless you can also punch Asimov. Yeah.
Okay. We good?
Yep. All good. It's your turn.
All right. Well, now I'm torn because I've got an awesome, awesome hand, and I'm thinking about how. So, do you not want me to kill Asimov now? Like hit? You don't want me to hit Asimov?
You can hit Asimov. You can absolutely hit Asimov. That's or Katarina if you can. All you need to do is if you can punch Asimov after you've beaten Katarina. That's the ideal.
Well, so I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to hit her and him at the same time.
Yeah, but then you can just hit him. It's fine. Just like do damage to Asimov.
I think it's in my best interest to do something else. I'll be honest.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to put in Secret Service. Oh, I've got a touch from now. Well, in that case, that's just changed my whole thing. That and clear the area. Is there a lot of minions in this game? In this scenario?
There's a decent number of minions in this scenario. Yeah.
So Secret Service and clear the area will play the Raft. The most OP card in the game. And then
It is very strong.
Endurance for Justice and Lay the Trap will give me Q branch. I just feel like Ryan's yelling at me saying, "Put Q branching, you fool." So as an alter ego, I can exhaust Q branch and put a set aside gadget card into play under my control. So, what are we doing? What do we got here? Look at these beautiful, beautiful cards.
They'll have special. Oh, I see. You use Q rounds to trigger them as well. That's fun.
Yeah, Q branch and
cool.
and some of his events also trigger the special on them.
Oh yeah, that's very important.
So this one I could put on the main scheme and make it remove stuff. Reduce the cost of the next event played. This phase. Wait, that's a special version of it.
Is there one that is you or that's good at defending yourself? Because that can be very valuable against Asimov.
Defending? Yeah, this one gives me +1 defense.
Avoiding damage. Yeah, that seems. Oh yeah, this one removes damage from you. That's really good. That would be really, really good against Asimov. And it's thematically appropriate because we're fighting a space drug dealer and it's a spacesuit.
I put it straight into play, into my control. I don't actually have to pay for it, so that's fine. So yeah, I got my Moonraker suit.
It's weird they have different costs, to be honest, because they all just get put into play, right?
Right.
I guess when they get discarded, they go into your discard. So then you'd.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They have different cards.
They don't appear to get discarded, so unless something makes it do it like caught off guard or something. So I can't resolve the special because I've already resolved, so that's fine. All right, so I'm going to. It says my ability is to deal yourself a face down encounter card to change form and play an event from your hand for free. I don't actually have any events left, so I'm just not going to bother doing that. I'm just going to boom straight to 007. After a side scheme with me and just play Rady 007. I don't have to worry about that. So I guess I'll just attack Katarina and just get her damage to the. Oh, I should have made them clickable. Get her to sort of like the damage state that we want. Is that cool?
Yeah,
do you think that works?
Yeah, that's completely fine. She's not dead. We're ready to handle her next turn.
To do stuff.
Yeah, and I like discovering that you ready on side schemes is really great news because Jimmy Woo plays a lot of side schemes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, this guy's side schemey as well, so that's cool. All right, let's rock. We got some more comments. Kaj, hi Joshy. Kaj, wow, Jimmy Woo and James Bond. Yep, that's hilarious. Amazing hero choice. Cool. Thank you, Kaj. Pleasure as always. All right, villain. Do you want to do the villain?
Yep. So 2 threat goes on gathering funds, and then Asimov is going to look at me and attack. I am going to. I'm not going to need to thwart. My attack is I'm going to just take it. So he hits me for 3.
Bye, Shadows of the Past.
And then hits me for 1. Yeah, good to see that gone.
Cool. All right, me. It's coming at me. I guess I'll just defend.
Mhm.
Boom! Perfect defense. Love it. Love it.
Clean.
Kind of cards.
Right. I have brute force. Discard an upgrade or support you control. If you can't, search the encounter deck or discard for a vial of red eye and reveal it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Damn.
That is unfortunate.
Sidekick.
Jeez.
But he doesn't have a vial of red eye attached, so we then don't do the second thing, which is the scary part where it makes you discard an ally.
I think losing sidekick was scary enough. Advance the villain schemes.
Okay.
2, 3. Boom! I become player 1.
So, also, he schemed, so we searched the deck for a vial of red eye.
Neither of us readied and got cards.
No, I'm actually very stupid.
It's me too. Don't blame yourself. We both did the same thing. Although I should now be, because I would have been ready. So I ready, but I didn't get you cards. Anyway, so now he schemes, so we get a thinner, right? Okay, cool. So the vial of red eye attached to the villain. After you attack the attached character, that character attacks you. Then discard this card. Mm-hmm. Brutal.
And it's +1 attack, which is the problem is that, like, if they get too many of them, then you have to take a lot of very big empowered attacks.
Yeah. All right. So the deal is we hit Katarina, which means we then hit him. And is there? Why is it?
So we hit Katarina. So we hit Katarina. He gets a vial of red eye. So what we actually want to hit him, then hit Katarina, then hit him again to get the red eyes off of him.
Oh, I see. Right. So that's really why we're hitting him, so we get rid of the red eyes. Okay. I've got you now.
And hitting him with allies doesn't work because it doesn't trigger his. It's after specifically you attack, so it has to be an identity.
Should I have actually stayed down? And I should have stayed down and just built up. Like, I didn't do anything. I mean, I should have just.
If you stayed down, he would have gotten another vial of red eye, so he'd be at 2 of it.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. So that's the whole staying down is bad, right?
Yeah, you want to flip down with purpose and only in sort of controlled circumstances, so that you're not giving him too much red eye in one go.
Yeah, right. I'm going to search for a side scheme. I'm going to one way or another. What do we not want? We don't want. Villain can't take damage. We don't want that. What does bomb scare do? That's just the acceleration icon. There you go. That's the easy one. Doesn't do anything nasty. It's very simple. It just does what it says on the tin. Alright, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Acceleration. Excellent. And I draw 3 cards. Alright. Now I've got action. There's my gun. Look at that picture. That's sick.
I can trigger my ability. When a side scheme enters play, remove 1 threat from that side scheme.
Cool.
Bing.
Well, I can also trigger mine. After a side scheme or minion enters play, ready 007.
Now, these two really work together really well.
That's fun. Baby. This is rocking. They complement each other so well, just like you and I do. All right. Yeah. Now, what do I want? Actually, these are new cards to me. This is actually the pre-con that comes with Bond, so it's got cards in here I don't normally play. Lay down the law. After you change form, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Well, I didn't change form, so I can't worry about that. Followed. Attach to a side scheme. Max 1 per scheme. When attached scheme is defeated, deal 4 damage. Well, that sounds pretty good. Multi. I think I'm going to strength to Iron Heart. Draw a card. It's not what I wanted.
If you don't kill Katarina, I can kill her and stun him, just so you know.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to put followed onto the side scheme here.
Yeah.
And then get rid of it. So if I lay down the law to pay for multitasking, and go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then multitasking and my gun. I know that seems like a bit of blasphemy, but it is what it is. Put out the Wiccan and then thwart the last one. He's got 4 points of damage, right? After you attack the attached character, it's not an attack though. Oh.
It's not an attack, so you just do 4 damage to him. That's okay though. 4 damage is still progress. Okay. Yeah, it's all good.
Anyway, well,
And we
this
lose.
thing's crap's gone. So that's Wiccan doing the 1. Now, in terms of damage, what did he do? 1. Oh, should I kill Katarina?
No, because if I kill her without Fox, I'll stun him.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, and then Ironheart will. I'm taking care of the thwarting. I'm doing my job. Wait, if she attacks, then that is an attack, right? After you attack the attached character, the character attacks
It has to be you. So it has to be your identity.
Oh, man. I guess that's what I'm doing then. I'm attacking.
Okay.
He attacks me.
So you do 2 damage to him.
So 2 damage. Did you do the 2 damage?
No.
Alright, he attacks me. Ironheart's going to take it. Thank you, Ironheart.
Yep.
Boom! Caught off guard, gone. Thank you very much. She's dead. Because he did 3. So she died. She didn't last long, but that's right. She's fine.
She did a job, and this pile of red eye goes away.
She did alright. The red eye goes away. My identity didn't take any damage. Nothing else has happened. Why am I exhausted? What did I do? Oh, I attacked him. That's what I did.
You just attacked.
Alright. Yours! Go for it.
You did great. With the raft, is it when a minion leaves play? Yeah, so when I defeat her, you'll still raft her.
I'll raft her, yeah. That's obviously what we want, right? We want to raft her.
Yeah. So I'm going to discard.
That sounded kind of dirty. I'm going to raft her.
It does a bit, yeah.
I'm not going to repeat that again. That was bad.
Cool. Outfox. So a little bit of unnecessary excess damage on Katarina, but that's fine. It defeats Katarina. When she's defeated, we find a vial of red eye and attach it to Asimov.
Right.
Actually, rather than grabbing it from discard, let's grab it from the deck so that we don't
have to worry about
draw any surprise ones.
So I might as well just raft it right now, right? Yeah. See. I said I wasn't going to say that again, but I did. But, and I have no regrets.
How much threat does raft remove when you? Is it when you?
When you Takamunda, remove threat equal to their printed scheme. So 2.
2. Okay. Yep. Remove 2 threat.
Done.
And because I defeated her without Fox, I stun an enemy. So I'm going to stun.
Sucked in as above. How could he compete against the 2 special agents? I don't think he can do it. I think we're going to roll it in.
He just can't handle it.
He can't do it.
And then I will attack Asimov with Jimmy Woo. Hit him for 1 damage.
That's fair.
Asimov attacks me back, but is stunned.
Yeah, what a combo! Oh, we've just got this worked out. Love it.
There's so little threat on the main scheme that actually I'm just not going to use Temujin this turn because he'll be better served later.
Yeah, I get you because he removes and then he takes. Yeah. All right, and villain set. Villain 1, 2 activates against me.
Ready. Get our cards.
I've done it again. I did it again. If I don't have someone actually say ready and draw cards, I forget to do it. I'm so used to Bubble saying ready and draw, boys. I can't think of anything. Have I got any defense cards?
Okay, well I'll do that.
If you can do ready, if you can do ready and draw, that'd be great. Die another day. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. Resolve a special. Aston Martin. Ready your identity. Well, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
Genius. And one of my side schemes. For while your eyes only is in the victory display, characters with supply trait get +1. Characters with a supply trait get +1 thwart. That means you too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
There's a card in my deck that lets us have more side schemes, by the way. So that seems like that's going to be important.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. All right, anyway, so yeah, he's attacking me. Okay, I'll just defend. Boom. Perfect defense. Oh, okay, so it's untap and draw. Okay, yeah, you're right. It is untap and draw. You're right, Cash. Good work. All right, and then attacks you.
I am going to defend.
You're going to defend.
He hits me for 3, so I take 1. There's a big minion that we're not going to face.
Boom. Cannon card. Enhanced reflexes. Look, dude. Go down the alley and get a rat to chew that off. Like, that is insane. Attached to Asimov Solensan. Reduce the amount of damage Asimov Solensan takes by X. Where X is equal to the number of vial of red eye attached to him. Spend 3 nerds to discard this card. 3!
Yeah.
It's mental. Alright, yours.
Well, remember, it does nothing if he has no Vase of Red Eye on him.
Is
So
this
you can...
is this a mole on his nose, or is that a bullet hidden towards his face?
No, that's a bullet that
Yeah.
he actually dodges.
Yeah.
In a
Okay, cool. I figured it was something like that. Okay.
And I have Reforming the Atlas Empire.
Nice.
Agent Wu cannot thwart. Treat the text boxes of all cards you control with the Aegis of Atlas trait as if they were blank. Okay, that's annoying. And alter ego action, exhaust Jimmy Wu, remove this obligation. I guess I'm flipping down. Oh, but I'm exhausted. Okay, I guess I'm flipping down next turn.
Yeah, gotcha. Alright, you'll play 1. Let's do it. What do we got?
Right.
What sneaky stuff
Well, I have
Maria Hill.
Maria Hill.
That would be good.
If I play Maria Hill, I can't play Shang-Chi, which is... That's actually really tough. Shang-Chi is +1 hand size.
Yeah.
Which is a really good upgrade. Although,
is she blanked out when you put her into play anyway because of this?
she is. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's smart. I'll get Maria Hill out.
If she draws you a double, then you're rolling. How could you not play the Gorilla Man? A friend on the inside. Love it. All right.
Yeah.
So we both get a card from Maria.
Yeah, we both get a card. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the enhanced reflexes because I can do that. It does mean I lose chance C, which is really bad, but I managed to get 3 blues, so we might as well actually do that.
Good call. Although I was going to do it myself. Do you want to take that back? I'm happy to do it. I've got a double genius and surveillance team, which is another nerd. I'm happy to do it. I don't want you to lose your +1 hand size, dude.
What would I do instead? Because I wouldn't be able to play Shanxi this turn, so I would play like build support, I guess.
No,
because we don't have any allies that we need minions we need to kill.
Build support would get me my car, I suppose. Well, it's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, I'm happy to spend these resources on other stuff. It's fine with me.
I'll put build support into play because we can beat that quite quickly.
Okay.
You're unreadied, which means that if I play this, you will ready.
Yeah.
So that's helpful.
Handy.
Yeah. Jimmy Woo's power activates and removes 1 threat from a. Oh no, it doesn't, because all cards I control with the Aegis of Atlas trait are blank.
Yeah,
so
it's the same.
His hero power doesn't activate.
Yeah.
That's lame.
That is lame.
But then Maria Hill can thwart for 2, put that on 4, which I'm confident your Justice deck can handle.
Don't be that confident.
And yeah, if I flip down now, then the next turn I exhaust to get rid of Atlas Empire.
Is your dude going to take some stuff?
Well, he's just so much worse because he's blank, so he only takes 1 instead of 2.
No, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, you're right. He's blank. All right, so you flipped?
Yeah, I flipped down so that I can get rid of my obligation.
Okay. Aston Martin and surveillance team is... Oh, wait. Am I getting rid of this? Oh, you got rid of it already. Okay, cool. So...
No, I didn't get rid of it, so I got to put it back.
Oh, no! That's just changed everything. I thought you got rid of it. Oh, all right. Genius and surveillance team gets rid of this. Why did you do that to me? Why do you hate me? I don't get it.
If you spend the Aston Martin on Die Another Day...
Yeah, exactly. I'll just go get it.
That's
what I'm doing, but now I've got to sacrifice one of these bad boys to do it. Look at this. He's like playing casino with Marilyn Monroe, or something. What was that? Is that Marilyn, or is it Jean Harlow, or who is it meant to be?
I don't remember.
Which one?
Who is it in Casino Royale?
Oh, well, it's not. I can only assume it's like it's not the actual Casino Royale casino. Because it's definitely not Vespa. She's got dark hair.
No, it isn't Vespa. No.
For your eyes only, this game does not count against the player's set scheme. Whereas in the playthrough display, characters of the spy trait get +1 thought and may look at the top card of any player's deck once per round. Versus, it's got a top card of your deck in the encounter deck. The printed cost of your discarded card is equal or greater than the number of icons on the discarded counter card. Place a status card on the character, then move 1 threat from here to another scheme. So you essentially clash. So you do a clash, and then You can do stuff. I think I prefer For Your Eyes Only.
I don't understand the benefit of this one. I'm trying to understand. Discard the top card of your deck.
Well, you get to put a status card on somebody, so you can just stun and confuse.
Oh, place of status. I missed that. I was just like,
Yeah.
you're putting threat from Casino Royale onto other stuff, and I was like, wait.
If it was just that, it would be terrible. No.
Like,
No, you get to place a status card of your choice on a character of your choice. That's pretty good.
Okay, that's actually really good because stunning Asimov is really valuable. But
This gives us
yeah, they're
plus
both
one
good. They're both awesome.
And we can look at top player. I'm torn now because the whole thing we can just basically stun them if we win the clash. Discard the top card of your deck and the encounter deck. The printing cost you discard a card is equal to or greater than. I don't think I've got a lot of 2s and 3s in there, right? Oh man, I'm torn. What do you reckon? What do you think? Which one to keep? Which one to get rid of? Because one of them's going to pay for. I'm going to use.
I think For Your Eyes Only is just very reliably good.
Yeah,
right?
reliably good. That's a good call. Sweet. Yeah, you're a smart person. All right, For Your Eyes Only. Actually, wait. Before I do that, I'm going to attack for 2.
You've already readied from me playing a side scheme, so this won't ready you. Just so you know.
Is it limit once per round?
Yeah.
Either way, I have. Doesn't matter. Put it in, and then what is it? It's 3. Well, in that case, actually, I won't attack, and I'll thwart instead.
Yeah. There's nothing that incentivizes us to thwart it, though. Like.
No, I'm just going to leave that. I'm getting rid of this so I can get my support. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Off of that. Oh no! What am I doing?
You got Die Another Day for that.
What am I doing? Die another day. Remove 4 threat. Resolve the special ability. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. I get my
Victory display.
Support back, which is going to be my car. Thank you very much. You get a support as well, yeah?
Yep. So I'm gonna go find Shansei.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't actually tap for anything yet.
I should discard a Shansei actually, and then play her with the thing.
No, remove 4 threat, but I also get to resolve the gadget thing. So it's move 1 damage from returning to enemy, which I don't have. So that's a shame. Wiccan's going to thwart for 1 off of this bad boy and do 1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage.
Yep.
He's done, and then I guess I'll thwart off the last 2. Doing my job. And then I'll ready, and then I'll attack for 2.
Your thought is only 1. Oh no, spy. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'm a spy. I get +1. And I get to. Oh no, it needs to be in the victory display, dude. That's why we have to thwart it off.
Oh, okay.
We don't get anything unless it's in the victory display. So I'm going to do all 3 off this. Oh no, I can't.
All 2 of that. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll just set it up for next turn.
So
No problem.
It's down to 1. Oh wait, no, I can clear it. I just won't attack, right? If I don't attack, if I put him back up and thwart again.
Oh yeah, use your Aston Martin.
Last one.
Yeah.
Use the Aston Martin. So, oh wait, victory display. Boom. All right, so now we have +1, and we can look at the top card of any player's deck. Which comes in handy.
I want to see
this. If we then had this out, they work together.
Oh, any player's deck.
Yeah, because you want to know. Discard the top card of your deck, and it needs to be able to be bigger.
For Casino Royale.
So you would know what was coming.
Yeah.
See that, Ryan? Is it talented man?
Yeah, it's
well, I'm not going to flip down because you are already flipped down. So.
Yep. Sorry, I wouldn't have if I didn't.
Oh
get
no,
my
you have
obligation.
to. You have to. That's fine. Don't be sorry. Ready? What is it? It's untap and draw.
Untap and draw.
Untap and draw. All right. You only live twice. Look at that awesome picture. Oh, the artwork is so good.
Oh, that is a really good art.
Love it.
Oh hell yeah!
I prefer my villain shaken,
Kicking
not
someone off
sad.
a roof.
That is so cool.
Oh, I like that. I like live and let die.
Live and let die. You get +2 hit points. Retaliate. I never miss. That looks more like Daniel Craig Bond. Looks like a beef head.
Well, the Daniel. This one's very Daniel Craig looking as well.
No, he looks more like. He looks more like. the golden eye one.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, he looks more like Pierce. Don't you think?
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't think he looks more like Daniel Craig to
Really?
me.
This looks more Daniel Craig. Oh no, he looks like Lazenby.
Yeah, he looks like Lazenby.
That looks like Lazenby. We both agree that he looks like Lazenby.
Yeah, that I agree with.
All right, cool. Villain. One,
Right.
two.
He's
Scheming on you.
against me, which is bad because you're getting red-eyed. I'm sorry. What's this? It's one boost, so three threat.
3, and then if this activation is an attack, that attack gains overkill. It's not an attack, so I don't care. But then we get a vial, so you're going to go grab that. Cool.
Yep. Which means that he's going to have +1 attack against you.
Okay, so he's attacking me. Wiccan's taking it. Did I do damage from Wiccan before? Oh yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
Wiccan's taking it. Boom. Cops it.
Bye, Wiccan.
Bye, Wiccan. You did your best, but it wasn't good enough. Cool.
Encounter cards.
And then encounter cards.
A Syndicate Henchman. Ooh. When revealed, take 1 indirect damage and deal 1 damage to the villain.
Why does the villain take damage?
So these are Syndicate Crossfire is the gang that Asimov killed a bunch of people in. And so they're like chasing him down, but they'll also shoot us because we're in the crossfire.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the damage on me.
Okay.
Right.
And then 1 damage to him?
Yeah, done it.
You done it? Okay, cool. Awesome. Now he come into play, so we get to do stuff, right? Oh, I would have ready. Bummer.
The villain attacks you.
Villain and each minion engaged that you attacks you. Okay. Well, see, now that's when I could have used my free ready and stuff.
Yeah. I'll play a side scheme to ready you, so if you want to block, you can.
I'll have to. Oh, it's a star. What do we got? Reveal this card. Attached to Asimov. Asimov's Shades. He's a stylish dude. They resolved the attack and I defended. It's fine. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a vial of red eye. Reveal it. Discard this card. I like that. That's good. Cool.
I am very proud of this card's design.
This card's design? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of the the way you get rid of it is you give Asimov the thing you don't want to give him.
Yeah. So when you guys were designing, let's do a little creator talk. So when you guys were designing the scenario, did you go to Bubble with an idea, or did Bubble come to you with an idea, and then you like fleshed it out, or like what was the deal?
So in the episode, Asimov is dealing red eye, and whenever he gets into trouble, he uses the red eye on himself to win that fight. And his whole thing is he's getting away. So we knew that we just wanted the red eye to be like this big central mechanic. And originally Bubblegum wanted the red eye to be like when you attack him, he attacks you first. And we played with that for a bit. It was like really quite mechanical. It created very awkward mechanical loop situations that we didn't like. But that initial design led us to the current one. We sort of iterated on that. So we did it so that it's after he attacks you instead. And then from there, we then built out the whole thing. A really fun little bit of story actually is we have a number of cards in the set that have a condition which is if you can't do the thing, get a vial of red eye. If he has a vial of red eye, do another bad thing. And that actually came about sort of by accident because we knew that we wanted to give Asimov a card that did damage to you. And then Bubblegum was like, well, in the show, when he's about to kill Spike by choking him, Katarina is there and makes him stop. And so Bubble really insisted that we put a condition where if Katarina is in play, do this other condition. And because I acquiesced. I was sort of a little bit against it because Katarina isn't always in play, and so it's kind of like there's only one copy of her in a 33 card deck. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we had room for it, and so I acquiesced. And then I realized, after Bubble had made me do that was actually a really good template for a load of cards that he could interact with. And so a load of the cards in his set have that sort of pattern of do thing if you can't get red eye, if you have red eye, do bad thing.
So does having her
and
locked up on the
that's
raft now
all-
ruin the entire scenario?
No.
Okay.
All of the others don't trigger for Katarina. They so for example, this one here.
Hmm.
Where did I put it? Isn't it just here? What the hell did I do? Okay, like brute force over here, right? Discard an upgrade or support you control. If you can't, give him red eye. Then, if he has red eye, discard an ally. That's the sort of that formula.
Yeah, but you mentioned it was relative to Katarina being in play too. So
Yeah. So the damaging one, the one which is Asimov does 2 damage to you.
Oh, I
The
see.
condition there is if Katarina is in play, he gets the red eye instead.
He gets the red eye instead. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, but it's only for that one card that Katarina is relevant.
All right. Well, it's I defended from my encounter card, so I'm now player 1. Yeah. So let's see. What can I do? Well, I think Skilled Investigator is a must, so I can get some cards happening. And then, what have we got in terms of threat? 8.
Yeah, we should deal with that.
And how do we get rid of this? We give him a vial of red eye, so we don't want to get rid of these.
Yeah, so
until
we have to
get rid
punch
of
him
that.
first.
Yeah, we have to get rid of it. So we don't. You don't want him to have more than one. Essentially, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I've got nothing. Okay. All right.
Maria can chump block.
Okay.
For what it's worth. So if you hit him.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put Live and Let Die in, which is going to give me 2 hit points and retaliate and ranged, and then using a view to a kill. And then I guess you only live twice is going to give me clear the area, which is unfortunate because I don't get a free card. Boink, boink. And then I don't think I haven't taken any damage, so I can't Q branch.
You can ready Asimov with
ready.
Asimov.
Yeah. Do some more thwarting. Do my job.
Okay.
And then I was going to flip so I can get some more
you can
gadgets.
flip.
I want to get some more gadgets.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I'll punch off a red eye. We won't give him the red eye with the shades. He'll get a bit of extra thwart, but like he won't be on 2 red eye. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Sweet. Flipping then.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna exhaust Jimmy Woo to get rid of reforming the Atlas Empire.
Bye.
Be gone. Is Raft a hero action? No, it's just a response.
It's just a response. It's OP, man. It's ridiculous. It should, at the very least, it should exhaust. It's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sure it's not a hero action. Like, you have to be there to arrest them, you know?
Yeah. No, just straight up just response. Even that's crazy.
I
It
do
should
want
be
my
hero response.
I do want sidekick back. Oh, this is actually a really tricky turn. I'm going to use Genius to pay for Suit Up.
Have you got another ally to grab?
Yeah, because it's search your deck, discard power. Yeah, so I can search for... Oh, no, because then it can't get Sidekick. I can only get Sidekick with Temujin. Oh, you're so right.
Why do you only get Sidekick with Temujin? Because
there has to be an upgrade that can be attached to them. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use Genius to pay for Mission Leader. Let's just get really rewarded for side schemes.
That's nice.
Then I'm going to spend energy on Jimmy Woo's flying car. I have a flying car.
Excuse me, sorry. Okay, Jimmy Woo's flying car with his robot friend. Right, I can't punch because I'm exhausted. It's so annoying. I'm going to discard Suit Up for call for backup. Very cool.
Put that into play. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to flip to hero.
Good call.
and that way, when we put threat on it, I put one less because of my hero power. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. I can't do a lot. Okay, I can remove 2 threat with Temujin. So 1 regular threat removal and 1 gets pulled onto Temujin. And do that back up. I think I'll leave Maria Hill for chump blocking.
Okay.
And yeah, unfortunately, I just didn't have an attack, so I couldn't knock the Vial of Red Eye off of Asimov. It's fine though, because I have Maria Hill and Jimmy Woo's Flying Car, both of which can just chump an attack.
Okay.
So we should be fine. Okay. Untap and draw.
I'm happy to not flip if you want. Do you think I should not flip?
No, I think it's fine for you to flip here. You'll get a cool gadget.
So you didn't heal though, so now I feel a bit weird.
I didn't have the option of healing because I needed to get rid of.
Oh, that's right. You need to get rid of that anyway. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, yeah, that's ready. Untap and draw. Let's get cracking. My name's Jeff Son. Hello, Jeff. How you doing? Hello. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let's do it. 1, 2 on here. He's going to scheme on me, so he's going to get another vial, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Scheming for 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a vial.
I think there's 1 more in the deck.
Okay, let's have a look. 1 more in the deck. Yep. Right down the bottom. Shuffle. Okay, he's activating against you.
Yep. I'm going to put Maria Hill under this.
Sweet. Bye, Maria.
So he hits Maria for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A lot. She got hammered.
Yeah, Maria.
Encounter cards. Oh no, your dude. Your dude first.
And then yeah, this dude. I think I just take it.
Gee, that's scary. Encounter cards. Let's have a quick look to see if I had any defensive type stuff. Overconfidence. When revealed, heal 3 damage from Asimov. If no damage is healed this way, search encounter deck, blah blah blah. Then, if a vial of red eye is attached to Asimov, give him a toss as card. Okay, so 3.
Yep, so heal 3, get tough.
Get a tough. Yours.
Assault.
Oh,
okay.
That's painful.
Okay, so I'm going to discard Jimmy Woo's Flying Car to take no damage.
Okay.
So he hits me for merely 3, but that was lethal.
That still would have killed you, so yeah, fair call.
Yeah. Cool. And yeah, I'm going to have to flip down again, aren't I? Which doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's fine. Flip down, it's fine.
Right, and I become first player. Let's see, which of these cards do I want? Do like Giant Man. Okay, right. I'm going to discard Giant Man and the Triskelion for the perfect diversion. This removes 3 threat from a scheme, and if it removes the last threat on that scheme, remove 2 threat from another scheme.
Nice.
So I feet call for backup.
Sweet.
And then I remove 2 threat from the main scheme. So we both get to search our deck and discard power for an ally and put it into play.
Well, I'm going to grab Miss Moneypenny.
I'm going to grab Giant Man,
I don't even
who I just
know what
discarded.
she does. Oh, it's a shame it's the new Miss Moneypenny. I would have preferred the classic, but oh well. She's still cool, so that's fine. Response. After Moneypenny enters play, ready up to 2 characters with the spy trait. Oh!
Oh.
That's outrageous. What a shame. But anyway, we both got a free card, so...
you get 2 free cards, because Mission Leader draws 1 for each player.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
So, give you a huge turn. Right. Then, I think I just need to get rid of Temujin so that I can actually grab him and
and bring him back.
sidekick again.
Yeah.
That's so awkward. But yeah, I'm gonna attack with Temujin, eat all the threat that's on him. I'm just gonna leave this here because I'm gonna get it again later. And defeat the Syndicate henchman.
Yep.
Goodbye, Syndicate henchman.
I'm gonna put him into the raft.
Oh yes, good idea. How much threat does that remove?
2. 2 threat.
Nice.
Boom, boom.
Wait, 2 threat? He's only got 1 scheme.
Oh, 1.
It's the top minion's better scheme.
So it's 1 scheme. Yeah. 1 threat. So it's just boom instead of boom, boom.
Yeah. Then, if I attack Asimov, he will punch me, which will kill me.
Well, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
No. Well, Giant Man can take the punch for you.
He could, but then I'd lose all of Giant Man's HP, and he's got a lot of it right now.
No, I'm just saying, there's options.
There is options. You're not wrong. I'm going to discard the helicarrier.
I'm so disappointed we didn't get to use this. So annoying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Is she the only ally in that deck?
I didn't know what she
someone
does.
Else?
The other person I've got is Ironheart. I think. Yeah. I think Ironheart's the only other person. And if I get her, she won't give me the card because it's from hand, right? I might have somebody else. Let me look at my discard.
Is it Ironheart from hand? I think she's just enters play.
No, it has to be from your hand. I could grab Wiccan. I could grab Wiccan back and get some thwarting action happening.
Yeah, Wiccan instead of Moneypenny and then shuffle her back into your deck.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to put the Agents of Atlas into play. This is a side scheme. Okay. When I've defeated it, all of my allies get the Agents of Atlas trait, and all Agents of Atlas characters get +1 hit point.
Oh, cool. That's handy.
That's a good one. Then I'm going to flip down.
Disgrace.
I'm going to use my special power to find a side scheme and put it in my hand.
Yeah, and then use it for a resource and suit up.
And then use it for a resource and suit up. You read me like an open book.
This poor monkey man. He's like, what's the deal? He just gets used as a resource every time.
Yeah. Have you seen Mysteltainn's Gorilla Man ally?
No.
He's quite good in aggression. He has +1 damage for each weapon you have on the board. Nice. So he's very good with like Rocket Raccoon.
Right. And Venom.
Yeah. Right. Where is Temujin? Temujin and Sidekick.
Good play.
So I have those in my hand set up for next turn. That's a really painful losing of an upgrade, I will say.
Yeah, that was bad.
Then I will heal. Good God, I will heal.
Good call. And
then Giant Man is going to punch Asimov, which would be a big punch, but unfortunately it's just going to remove the tough. And I'm afraid it's over to you, and we really need to punch this red eye off of him. So I'm afraid I'm trusting you to handle that.
You want me to punch the red eye off? Are you demanding that I punch the red eye off?
I think at least one of them needs to go away. I will say.
Okay, well in that case I'm going to deal myself an encounter card. And I'm going to play... Oh, wait. Deal yourself one face down encounter card. Change form and play an event. But this event says to change form. Oh, god damn it.
Did you go back into 007? I mean, if you want an extra gadget, you're currently an alter ego, so you can Q branch.
Yeah, let me rethink this. I do want another gadget. I'm going to Q branch, right? Exhaust Q branch.
Yeah.
Let's grab a gadget. What do we got? What are our options here? This one only does stuff if you have the special thing trigger. This only does special thing trigger, special thing, special thing.
Most of them only do
this
special
one.
thing.
When attached minion activates, discard this card. So it has to attach to a minion, and we haven't got any. Special attached to main scheme. Remove one threat from here. Every time we trigger it. That's pretty good. So the top 2 cards in counter deck. Okay, choose way to notice each man in case that. No. Defeat a non-elite minion or discard a non-permanent side scheme, then remove this card from the game. I'm thinking either of these two.
I think I do like the recurring threat removal. That seems pretty good.
That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I get to just put it straight into play. It says go straight onto the main scheme. So I'm just going to put it over here. Put it over his face. I won't cover Katarina's face. She's too lovely. But I will cover this guy's face. All right. Attach to the main scheme. Remove one threat. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. Now, do I want to do the whole change form, play the event for free? Because I do have an event I could play. Die another day. Remove 4 threat from scheme. Resolve the special. I could do that.
Yeah. You could do that. And then you could still play Nick Fury and a whole lot of other nonsense.
Yeah. I think it's worth it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Boom. I get an encounter card.
You flip up?
I flip. I play an event for free. It's going to be die another day. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I trigger the special on a gadget. I'm going to choose this gadget. No time to die. Remove threat from the scheme. All right, I'm doing my business. So now I don't feel so bad. I can actually do like the punching that you want me to do. So, first things first. Wiccan will thwart for 1. And do 2.
2 damage.
Oh,
You're not whiffing today.
whiffing. Doing your business. Doing your business. All right. Throw damage off of you. So, what else? What else? Oh man, I should have overwatched. I should have overwatched first. And then when I removed the 4 threat from here, it would have removed the 4 threat from here.
To be fair, if we stall defeating this until next turn, then we'll both get our big draw round again.
We'll get cards. Yeah, good call. Alright. Okay, well in that case, Power of Justice, Counterintelligence, Overwatch, and Thunderbolt Strike will pay for Nick Fury. And I get 3 cards. Alright, let's hope it's Moneypenny. Actually, before I even do Nick Fury, I'm gonna attack.
Punch him
for 2. I lose one of these.
Then he attacks you.
But then he attacks
first he attacks you.
Oh, he attacks first and then you lose
first
this?
He attacks you.
Right, okay. He attacks me. I'm just going to take it. Because I don't have Nick Fury yet, right? That doesn't have it.
Sure. You also have a heal gadget, so you can take one big hit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he loses that.
Yep.
Sweet. Alright, then I Nick Fury. I'm going to get 3 cards. It's not Moneypenny. God damn it, Moneypenny, where were you when I needed you?
That was actually really unlikely. That was a 50-50 shot.
I know, that is a shame. That is a real shame. Okay, what do I want to do now then? I guess Monica.
I don't think Monica. I think she's a chump
yeah,
blocker.
I think Monica.
Yeah.
We are so similar in playstyles. Phenexian, I think that's why we get along so well. Alright, so then I can go get Surveillance Team for free. The only reason it's even in the deck is because I get a Surveillance Team.
Actually, I really like Monica Chang. I think she's really strong because Surveillance Team lets you, like, you know, sometimes you're like that one thwart short, and Surveillance Team just lets you hit that nice and clean.
Yeah. Which is I'm about to do. Boom. Alright. Okay. Now that I've got that, I'm going to ready, and I'm going to attack again, as you requested. 1, 2. He attacks me. Nick's going to take it. Boom. Nick, see you later. Thanks for
He's now got
thanks
no
for
red
those
eye.
3 cards.
Very good.
All right, now how do we get rid of this bad
Awesome
boy?
turn.
So
we can give him another red eye
and reveal it. Discard this card. I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him a red eye.
Do you not want to do it next? I guess because
Because
Nick Fury's going to take the hit. Sure.
No, Nick's
so
already,
Monica's
Nick's
gonna
already
take the
taken the hit.
yeah.
Monica's just going to take the hit. So that's gone.
Yep.
Although he's down to
Yep.
9. Should we wait until the deck resets and then get it so it's gone for ages?
Yeah, we can do that. I think we can afford that. That's like.
I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah.
Because the
I think
threat's
this
on
is
0.
correct.
All right, let's wait on that.
Yeah. We're not in any danger.
Monica survives another time.
This if this duo could do one thing, it is remove a shocking amount of threat.
That's right. Actually, you know what? Retaliate, because he attacked, and even though the allies blocked, I still get retaliate on him, right?
No, you only get retaliate if you're the one taking the hit.
No.
So tough works.
Who made up that rule? What a terrible rule. ES has jumped in. ES jumps in saying, yo, you ES. Good seeing you, bud. Hope you're doing well. I think that's... actually, no, you know what? Monica's going to do something. Why not? Boom.
Yeah, 1 damage. Oh, yeah. Good work, Monica.
On you, Monica. That was an alright
Right,
turn.
and we are ready and draw.
Ready and draw.
That was a great turn.
Untap and draw. Alright. If I don't get... I'll guarantee to get many penny now, because I've got to get my gun. Alright, another 2. And I'm going to be able to put her out next turn, because that's basically all I can do. There you go, so...
Awesome.
That's going to pay for money to me.
Right.
Sweet.
Asimov is going to look at me and scheme. He schemes for 1, 2... Wow, Jesus.
3, 6.
6.
That's a lot,
That's a big one.
That's a lot.
And he gets the Vial of Red Eye.
Oh, man.
The good news is we're not experiencing Syndicate Crossfire, which is a scary event.
Okay.
So.
Alright. Then he activates against me. We all know Monica's going to take the hit. I mean, that's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah.
Boom. She's very dead. But she did well.
And,
you did well, Monica. It's all good.
Great.
And then counter cards. And I've got 2 to deal with.
Right.
No, I've got 3 to deal with. Because I decked out. I've got 3 counter cards.
Oh, no. Okay, mine is his enhanced range.
Okay. Enhanced
So
range.
whenever he takes damage, he gets dealt a boost card.
Yeah.
But when he gets dealt damage, you remove an amount of damage equal to the threat. That is equal to the damage. You move threat equal to the amount of damage dealt from this card.
Gotcha.
But also, we're just going to thwart it. I'm also going to use my... Oh, no, I'm not in hero mode. Yeah, we're just going to thwart this away. We're not going to damage him and give him extra boost cards. Hell no.
Well, now we've got... Yeah, anyway. All right, now, encounter card. Boom. Drug deal.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
The Syndicate is trying to shift product, getting them funds and getting dangerous performance enhancers into the hands of criminals. What criminals? Street criminals or politicians? Force response. After the villain phase begins, search the encounter deck discard pile for a vial of red eye and attach it to an enemy character. 6.
Okay, we got a lot of thwarting to do.
We've got side seams coming out of the wazoo. Assault. The villain attacks you. I'll defend. Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -3. 1, 2. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. Next. Oh, no, retaliated. Haha. Wait, does that trigger this?
Haha.
Takes any amount of damage.
Any amount of damage. Yep. So
Yeah,
yeah, we remove 1 from this, and he gets an extra boost card.
Okay, and the second one was Hydro Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I'm doing the threat. I'm not taking any damage.
Yep, 1 threat on the main scheme seems fine by me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I become player 1?
Yep.
Alright. Yes, please. Can I have the same one?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, lovely. Alright, me. Alright. It's not going to trigger you, unfortunately, but it is going to trigger me, so that's pretty handy. I'm going to Money Penny.
Yep.
Follow... Wait, is that 4 to the villain or to anything? To an enemy.
Anything.
Am I going to clear it? I don't think I'm going to be able to clear it, to be fair. Alright, so followed and Genius is going to give me Money Penny! Huzzah! After Money Penny enters play, ready up to 2 characters with a spy trait. Oh, wait! before I Moneypenny, I'm going to Wiccan.
Wiccan's not a spy. Just to be
I know
clear.
he's not. He is, but he is. He is a spy. He is a spy. I recruited him into MI5.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'm going to show you in a second once I decide where to take the thread off. Where do I take the thread off? Main?
I think that these two are really, really nasty side schemes. These are like two of the most scary ones in his set.
I'm going to get rid of that one. So Wiccan did 2 points of damage, and which means we then take 2 off of here. Right?
Yep. But he gets an extra boost card.
That's right. Wiccan's going to take it.
You could have done 2 to the Hydro Bomber instead if you wanted.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let's kill the Hydro Bomber. All right.
Which goes under the raft and then actually thwarts.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to raft him because I was like, he's just a Hydro Bomber. Who cares? But you know what? Why not? I mean, he still has one scheme. It's still something.
Yeah, let's hit the drug deal, I think. Let's get that to 0, I guess.
All right. Now, yeah, Wiccan is a spy because each ally you control and in your hand gains the spy trait.
Ah, fun.
So then I'm Moneypenny, and I ready both of them. Ha ha! I'm going to do it again.
Awesome.
Why not?
Okay.
Let's try and get rid of this.
Wait, is it all spies have +1 thwart?
All spies have 1 thwart, do they?
Yeah, I think so. So if Bond and Moneypenny team up, they can get rid of all the threat off of Enhanced Rage first, so that you're not giving him a boost card when Wiccan does his little ping.
That means I would have been threatened. I'm going to take one more off there because that means we've missed out on him the last time he was out. He was also a spy and doing double.
True.
That's 3 threat removal we missed out on. Oh, man! Anyway, so we're on 3, 5, 3, and 6. So between the two of them, we can take them out, right? So threat for 2. Let's try.
Do Wiccan last. Do Wiccan last.
Because
Wiccan does damage. So if you use Bond and Moneypenny to get rid of Enhanced Rage first, then Wiccan's damage ping. No, Enhanced Rage. Enhanced Rage.
I thought we said this one was bad.
This one is bad. I'll be able to deal with it. My point is, Wiccan is going to do damage to Asimov, and it'll give him an extra boost card. Whereas if we get rid of the Enhanced Rage, he's not going to get the extra boost card, right?
1, 2, 3. Oh,
and that way Wiccan can thwart.
Right. So Moneypenny does 3 on that one, and then you want Wiccan to do the last 2.
Yeah, and that way the Enhanced Rage is gone by the time Wiccan is doing his damage.
Boom. Cleared. Wiccan does his damage, which we know is 2. Decks out. So 2 points of damage. Decks out.
Counter.
Gets an acceleration.
And you get to draw a card. We have a Skilled Investigator.
Yep. Wiccan is dead. Get a Skilled Investigator, draw a card. Don't you get to trigger that as well? After a
it's a hero response. I have to be in hero mode, but it's fine.
Hero. Okay.
I'll just defeat one of the other side schemes that's in play. That won't be a problem.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. Alright, so Bond is ready. And I can ready again, and I've got a 4 Justice to play around with. So I might as well just
You also have a heal if you want to use Q Branch to heal yourself.
Yeah. So I'm going to 4 Justice and get rid of the other one. No.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to get rid of that for the side scheme to get for the card draw?
True, yeah, if you hit the main scheme, because
1,
that also
2,
needs
3. Cool. I might as well just throw a scheme into play. Wait. What does my guy say? After a side scheme or minion enters play, ready 007? Yep.
Yeah, but you also can't because we already have a player side scheme. We need to. I have a card that lets us have more than one.
I've always misunderstood that. I thought it was you couldn't have more than one player side scheme that belonged to you, not just player side scheme in the whole table.
You get one player side scheme for every 2 players there are. So in 1 and 2 player it's 1. In 3 and 4 it's 2.
Well, there you go. I've learned something.
Jimmy Woo has this card, which lets you have +1 player side scheme.
Okay. There you go.
So.
All right. Well, I'm going to surveillance team 1 more off of that one. All right, and now Bond should just start punching him, right?
Yeah, as long as you can take the hits, because they are scary hits.
Can I take the hit?
You don't have to do it urgently. Like there's things I can do to.
Well,
to
I can.
handle
I'm
this.
going to ready, right? So I'm going to. I guess I'll just thwart off the last two. I guess.
Mhm.
So I did the thwart, and I'll ready. I feel weird not doing something else. Oh wait, I can exhaust Q and take no. I can heal.
You know what? If you attack Asimov, I can block with Giant Man, and that way you won't take any damage.
I can do 1 damage off of me onto him using my suit. I think I can take a 6-point hit. What do you reckon?
Sure. I could also jump with. If you attack him and trigger the attack, I can block with Giant Man and take the hit for you.
Hit. Done. Alright. 1, 2, trigger the attack.
Giant Man jumps under that.
Well, you know he's got 2 boost cards, right?
Yeah,
So
that's why
1,
I was
2,
like, Giant Man should take it.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I did like you taking that.
Alright, he's dead. He's dead.
Goodbye, Giant Man.
Bye, Giant Man.
Goodbye, Vial of
And
Red Eye.
goodbye, Vial. Love it.
Awesome.
Alright, and now that the deck's reset, should we do the action where he gets his Vial and gets rid of the shades?
Do I have an attack? I won't have attack this turn. Let's just leave it for one more turn.
Let's leave it
so
for
that,
one more
like,
turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Get
heal.
this in a row. Cool.
Flip up. Oh, before I flip up, I'm gonna search for a side scheme because that's a resource. Resources are good. Give me a side scheme.
The new hit of the summer. Give me a side scheme. Top of the
Right,
pops.
I've got attack from all angles. Right, I flip to Agent Wu.
Oh, I'm so devastated. I learned about the player scheme thing. So it's 1 per 2 players. I need to read up on that rule again.
Yeah, so it's yeah. So, okay, what am I discarding? I'm discarding Team Training, Inspired, Side by Side, and Attack from all angles to play Temujin and put Sidekick on him.
Nice.
Let's try this again.
Let's do it again. If you get caught off guard, the deck's reset. If you get caught off guard again, that'll be terrible. That'll be an absolute blow. That's where you'll be thrown away mission leader before you hit sidekick.
That would be like supremely funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the thwart. I'm such an idiot. I don't have the thwart to. Wait, what did I discard? Was there a thing I discarded?
Oh, because he does two. He does 2, right? Well, we could say we had 1 left on there and did 1 off there. No, we could just say that.
Oh yeah, because you used a snoop counter.
I used a counter. So
yeah, okay, yeah. Let's have done that. That solves the problem.
Cool.
Right. So then Temujin thwarts drug deal, which removes the last of drug deal.
Yep.
Puts a counter on Temujin, gets rid of that, triggers mission leader, which draws us both a card.
Sweet.
Then that's not enough to play the Golden Claw. That's a shame. But that's okay. I'm now set up. Let's. Yeah, not a great turn for me. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. That's fine. I plan on flipping down, so I'm going to get rid of Casino Royale. I'm going to keep counterintelligence and cast it tomorrow. We'll play it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sometimes I marvel myself about how some of the dumb things that I say. I really do. Yeah, play it next turn is basically what I'm saying. Draw. Yeah. I don't seem to have any defense cards. Have you noticed that? I haven't seen a single defense. Oh, wait,
I have noticed that.
When you would be defeated, set your hit point dial to 2 instead. You may change your form. Okay, so that's a when defeated upgrade. But I don't have any sort of defense events.
I mean, to be honest, the Moonraker EVA suit and the Aston Martin combined are a pretty good defense.
It's a pretty good combo.
Like,
am I driving the Aston Martin while I'm wearing the Eva suit?
I know, it's a very funny image of you like in the space suit driving the car.
Moneypenny's in the side seat. She's like, "What are you doing, Bond? Seriously, Seriously. Anyway, villain
Taken
1,
too many
2,
concussions.
3. Yeah, you've been punched in the face too many times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Asimov is activating against me. He's attacking. Moneypenny's going to take it on the chin. Although she does thwart for 3, man. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Thwarting for 3. I don't know if I can take it. I can defend for 3. That's not too bad.
Well, you could definitionally take infinite damage because you only live twice in your hand.
Alright, so boom, it hits me for 2.
Oh, no, it's an upgrade.
It's an upgrade. I successfully defend, it's fine. It's all good. Activates against you, he is attacking.
I am going to... No, am I going to defend? Think for a moment. No, I'm not going to defend. He's at his weakest. This is like the most... Oh, God, for God's sakes.
Why?
Okay.
It's outrageous. It was on 6, right?
But he did only hit me for 1.
Yeah.
No, because of my hero.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah.
When I was came into play.
On you,
so,
Jimmy.
Yeah,
on
one off of that.
What a legend. He's just such a handsome dude. Love it.
He is, yeah.
And then they got that doofus to play him in the Wonder Show. It's like, come on, man.
He's a good comedy actor, but he does feel like a weird casting for Jimmy. Yeah. I will say
he's meant to be suave and sexy.
Exactly, yeah. Special Agent Wu.
Anyway, brute force. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If you can't, search the encounter deck. I definitely can. Whether I want to or not is a different story. I'll get rid of. I'll just get rid of Space thing. It's only going to do 2 more. Go, it is what it is.
Yeah, and that way you get no red eye.
Yeah.
And I have explosion. If bomb scare is in play, do this. If it's not, discard gain surge.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
Assault. I'm being attacked.
Oh, that's not good.
That's probably fine still. I'll just take it. Okay, it's less fine.
That's
1,
a lot.
2,
Jeez.
3, 4.
Moving product.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot worse if we draw it normally, though. So
that's right. You're gonna win the game now. It's fine. Okay. It's all good. We'll be right.
Oh, he's still in his first stage.
He's only 4. He's only 4 on his first stage. It's
fine. Right. Let's start by getting rid of his enhanced rage so we can actually attack him.
Fair.
So Temujin is going to pull 2 thread off of that and one to himself, and then Jimmy, who thwarts for 3, thanks to your incredible ability.
Yeah.
Gonna thwart this. So we both trigger our draws. And you get 2 draws because I have Mission Leader.
Oh, yeah.
So just like big value.
Look at the strength. Look at the picture for strength he used. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Hell yeah.
Too. He's so good at the art choices. He really does really good art choices.
Right. I'm going to use... Oh, I've decked out. I'm going to use strength.
That's unfortunate.
To play the Golden Claw.
Is that Jimmy Woo punching Cyclops in the face? Oh, I missed it.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, it is. It is. There's an ongoing joke that me and Mysteltainn have where when given the option of using a card where Cyclops is getting hurt, we choose that one.
No way, is that true? Why?
Yeah.
Poor Cyclops, he got so much crap. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we like bullying that nerd.
That's just terrible. Cyclops was right.
I wouldn't go that far.
He definitely was. I'm Team Cyclops. We're talking like the Cyclops Wolverine argument. I'm Team Cyclops all the way.
I'm on Team Cyclops on like I do agree with Radical Cyclops, but I also think that in terms of his interpersonal relationship stuff, Cyclops is a
he's a dirtbag.
He's an immature baby man.
Oh my god,
and he needs to like grow the fuck up.
The way
he deserves to be.
Yeah, the way he treated Maddie is just a disgrace.
Yeah, Madeline Pryor has every right to be the Queen of Hell, actually. Right, we've defeated Agents of Atlas.
Okay, cool.
So that goes into victory display.
We don't trigger any more stuff, which is unfortunate.
No, but all Agents of Atlas get +1 hit point, including me.
That's cool.
And also, that's just good because all my allies have the Agents of Atlas trait now.
Sweet.
I should have paid for Perfect Diversion with the Golden Claw, actually. So I could have had this in my hand.
Nice.
Oh no, wait, no. I use that to pay for the golden. No, what did I use to pay that for?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I wasn't watching, to be fair.
Uh,
You did use Ronan to pay for it.
no, I did use Ronan to pay for that. Right. In that case, I will have used the golden claw instead, and I'll keep attack from all angles
Sweet.
in my hand.
Which we can actually play now.
I can. I'm actually a little tempted to play the Atlas Assault team.
Oh, okay.
It's a recurring source of a little bit of damage, and I like that. So I'm going to.
And it's not attack damage, so it doesn't trigger that crap size scheme.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to put attack from all angles. So Atlas Assault team into play. I'm going to exhaust it to damage Asimov a little bit, and then are you going to punch Asimov this turn? Do you think?
Yep. Straight up, I am. Moneypenny's going to thwart off the last 2 threat, and
let's get rid of his
shade
shades and give him a vial of red eye, I guess.
Sweet.
So we'll remove it.
Don't you want it from the deck though?
We do want it for the deck. I was just checking if there were any in the discard. There aren't any, so they're all in the deck. I'm
gonna put this here.
The lag is being a bit nasty.
Yeah, the lag's ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, let's put these here so that we remember, because these are the ones that are still doing things.
Yeah, these ones don't care what
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Go ahead.
We good? All right. Moneypenny's going to thwart off the last from there, and then she's going to stick around and block for me at some point, which is good. Doing her job. Actually, no. You know what? No. I am going to. I'm going to follow to play clear the area and clear that because I like drawing cards. Drawing cards is my favorite thing. I'm going to do it again, one way or another. I'm going to go find a side scheme.
Ready, because you're going to put a side scheme into play.
When I put a side scheme, it'll ready me.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it is awesome. Great. That's the only reason I put them in there. I saw the ready when you get a side scheme, and I was like, hell yeah. I have an excuse to play one way or another. There you go, bum scare.
Yeah, I'll play one way or another without any added upsides. It's a busted card even without it.
So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I get 3 cards.
Although, actually, I have hero power on it, so it only goes to 3.
Oh, sweet. Well, in that case, Moneypenny's just going to get rid of it. It didn't even get a chance to do anything.
Yeah.
It's just going to straight up disappear. Poor bomb scare. It's disrespected every single time. Alright, now what can I do? There is so many options. I got 2 Thunderballs. Let's do some fancy stuff. Actually, yeah. You know what? I'm going to give me Ironheart, just because why not?
Oh, nice, more draw.
Yeah, another draw.
You've gone through half your deck this time.
What's this one? Attached to an ally. Attached ally gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 hit point. Thank you, Moneypenny. You're gonna live to see another day. Pun intended. Now she's thwarting. All right. Okay. We are rocking. I don't need full justice now. I've already thwarted everything, so I'm gonna get my gun. If you are James Bond, remove a threat. If you are 007, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Don't mind if I do.
I'm curious how the gun removes threat, but
because you eliminate the bad guys and they can't do anything bad, and so therefore it removes threat.
Okay.
Hey, enough. I'm not questioning Super TNT. He knows what's going on. All right, so do I get any benefit from doing any of this stuff? No. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do the plan. I'm gonna punch.
Okay.
1, 2, boom. He attacks me. We all know what's going to happen. We all know who's jumping in front of that.
Oh. That's annoying.
That's unfortunate. So we get rid of 1.
We stop a vial of red eye for a vial of red eye.
But we trigger to stage 2. Ironheart dies.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
In stage 2, he gets a vial of red eye.
Oh, that's ridiculous. All right, what am I supposed to do now? All right, Okay, I'm gonna... Ready. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. What I am going to...
Oh, he just has HP. It's 28.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
28.
I want to hurt him some more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flip.
Okay.
And I'm going to play. I'm not going to use his ability to do the encounter card because it seems this is actually the only thing I don't like about this set. It's the only one thing, because up until this point I've absolutely adored it, but he actually fights against his own card. It says change
Thunderbolt
form,
Strike, yeah,
and that says change form. So the most expensive event I've got I can't use because I'll just be changing form again. Or is that the intent? I guess maybe that is the intent.
The intent, I think, is that you use it and then it flips you to alter ego, or to hero. Like, it basically lets you, rotate.
So if I say I grab an encounter card, I play it for free.
You flip to hero.
So because I triggered this happens first, right? Before this happens.
Yeah.
Right, so
you're going to end...
Card.
Just to be clear, you're going to end in alter ego this way, and he's going to get another vial of red eye.
Is that okay? What's wrong with that? He's going to be stunned, so he's not going to be able to do anything.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, as long as we're...
I get an encounter card, I flip. That's that written ability. I then play a card for free, right? Which is...
You flip.
That. I then flip again.
Yeah, so he won't be stunned, he'll be confused.
So now he'll be confused. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's confusing. I don't like it. There's too much...
Yeah, I wish it said you may change form.
You may change form. Yeah. That would make more sense.
Yeah,
like this one.
It is weird. It is weird that it is weird to have a free flip here and another free flip card. That's a lot of free flipping. That's too much free flipping.
That's what I'm saying. It's the two different flips is the thing that I'm just not quite grasping.
That thwart doesn't do anything for us either.
And then thwart doesn't do anything. So I'm actually just not going to do this, right? So let's just reverse.
Yeah.
Because it just didn't work the way I want. So what I'm going to do, because I'm currently in alter ego, is I'm going to play Thunderbolt Strike just at the cost of playing it. Right? Which means that I flip.
Yep.
And then I stun and deal 4 damage.
Which is not an attack.
And then I'm going to attack him.
Yep.
And he's stunned, so he doesn't hit me back, and he loses a vial.
And you do 2 damage to him.
And I do 2 damage. So I think that's the best option.
Yeah, that was really good. And you have Q branch, you can heal 1 and put damage on him.
I can Q branch, heal 1. Yeah. So other than that very minor complaint, I'm actually really loving him. He's
I do think it's really weird that that's an inbuilt interaction in his set. I think that is very odd.
But other than that, he's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right.
Yeah.
Ready and draw? Untap and draw?
Whatever.
Yeah. What have I got? 5 cards. Why are my cards not coming to me? 5 cards. Give me 5 cards. Okay, thanks. Cool. All right. Villain. 1, 2, 3. He activates against you.
Okay. I'm going to defend.
Sweet.
He hits me for 4. I defend for 2.
Groovy. He activates against me. I'm going to defend. Boom. Same. 4. But I defend for 3, so I take 1. Encounter cards.
Alright, encounter cards. Assault. Oh god, okay, Temujin's getting under this. That's so upsetting.
Oh no, Temujin! No!
He should also be a 2 already. Okay. Asimov attacks.
No!
Hits me for 5. Goodbye, Temujin. God, I've not been good at sidekicking this game.
Your poor side. It pays for them not to be a sidekick because you keep killing them.
Honestly, yeah. And then, seeing red, Asimov attacks you. This attack is overkill. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Can you
Well,
take that with Moneypenny? Otherwise I die.
I guess
I'm so
Moneypenny's
sorry.
dying. That's fourth
That's a lot of extra
fourth
attacks.
war we just lost. Alright. Boom. Alright, hits for 3.
So he hits Moneypenny for 3. But it has overkill, so you get hit for 2.
2, but I'm going to retaliate back, so that's fine.
Oh no, wait, she has extra health. You only get hit for 1, actually. Because she has
she has extra
health.
Yeah, plus 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, so much thwarting going.
Sorry about that.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's all his fault.
No, it's mine. It's
blame
me.
blame the bad man. Blame the bad underworld leader guy. All right, me. No, my encounter card. What am I talking about?
Your first new encounter card.
Yeah. Overconfidence. When revealed, heal 3 damage from Asimov.
He has a red eye, so he becomes tough.
And then he becomes tough. Okay. Well, thank God that wasn't an attack. Otherwise, this would have been very bad. All right, now it's me. Okay. We were overconfident, but that's all right. That's fine. What have we got? Die another day. 4 threat. Okay, I'm gonna put lay the trap in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When defeated,
I'm gonna make that 5.
Okay, you're
my
gonna
power,
make it 5.
and you're gonna ready with yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready, and to do that, I had to pay for it. I can't just throw things in for nothing. I gotta pay for these things. Then I'm going to use multitasking and endurance to pay for die another day. Which is remove 4 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4. And resolve a special. Which I guess I'll heal. And do a point of damage.
Ping the tough off him.
Ping the tough off. Okay, then... I'll trigger Q branch and take a threat off.
It could be an extra heal instead if you wanted it.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I might actually do the extra heal instead. And a point of damage, because then I might actually try and punch off this thing, right? So you can actually do stuff. Get rid of this vial. And this, oh wait, this is not an attack, is it? So if we do...
No.
Okay, I'm currently 007. I'm not flipping though, right? Okay, I'm gonna hit. I'm just gonna take it. YOLO. 1, 2. He hits me. Oof. That was a lot.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna ready.
He loses this at least.
He loses that. I'm gonna flip. I'm going to use my gun to take the 1 threat off of here, do 10 points of damage.
Okay, we both draw cards and you draw 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's down to 10. I draw 2 cards. I'm now in alter ego mode. Oh, wait, he hit me. I retaliated. Boom. He's down to 9.
Yeah, we can kill him.
We can kill him now? Sweet.
Yeah, because if you flip up and attack him, you do 2 damage, right?
Well, I can't flip up. I just flip down.
But you can flip by playing an event.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you're so right. You are so right. This is madness, but I'm going to do it. This is living on the edge. This is what Her Majesty's Secret Service are expected to do. All right, I'm going to get an encounter card. I'm going to flip. I'm going to play an event for free. It's going to be a view to a kill. I'm going to do 6 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to trigger a special on one of my things. It's going to be heal for 1, do 1 damage. He's down to 2, and I'm going to hit him for 2. Ah! Victory!
Didn't even need me.
Super Spies. The Super Spies. Oh yes. That was.
I was mostly just here for mission leader and for, being like.
Thanks for the extra card, dude.
Agent Bond, I'm Agent J. Here's your mission if you choose to accept it. That's the Mission Impossible one.
That was great. What a great ending. Joshy never lets me lets me get the kill in, so I'm glad that you did. That was great interaction. So yeah, so that's where I think it actually does work. I think that the whole change form, get the encounter card change form, I think that works.
Yeah, I would.
I just think it's.
I would honestly prefer it if the Thunderbolt Strike didn't have the change form.
Yeah,
because it's like you already have a cool form flipping thing on your main ability.
Yeah,
and the Thunderbolt Strike itself cares about you being in Bond or 007, which is really cool. For the record, I really, really like the way that it's like I do one thing in one form and one thing in another.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So
it just needs to not have to change form.
So 3 is quite expensive, right? So if you just take off the change form, because I guess it's 3 because it's got the change form part, right? So if you take off the change form and then just bump up the threat removal or bump up the damage maybe, but other than that, for three.
Well, it's got stun and confuse.
Stun and confuse is pretty.
4 damage and stun is worth 3, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, get rid of the change form. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But the other combos though, holy crap! Because his other most expensive one is of course the damage, which is now disappeared. Oh, here it is. Feed or kill. I love this whole trigger the gadget business. I love how the gadgets are not super powerful just on their own. I mean, they're all cool, but they're not, super powerful.
It's the right gadget for the right problem.
Yeah, the right gadget. Yeah, exactly.
How a James Bond gadget should work.
Yeah,
because James Bond isn't like Inspector Gadget. He's not got like a million powerful things.
Yeah,
he's got like a watch that's a magnet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes that's really the right thing.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. The only thing I would say is that this is quite clearly the first one you're going to grab every single time. I just.
Well, that's in part because Asimov is very damaging, right?
Yeah.
That's Asimov's main thing, is he hurts. And so this was obviously a really correct one. But yeah, this is the only one that gives you a passive ability. You're right. It is weird that like the default way to play James Bond is to put him in a spacesuit. Now that you mention it.
I guarantee you, whenever I play James Bond, I'm always going to grab this first, regardless of who the villain is, because I mean, defending for 3 is always going to be good, right? So maybe
and
some of the others.
And you have in-kit readies as well, so
yeah.
you really want to, because his ability to ready triggers on minions and side schemes appearing. You want to be exhausted by the time you hit the encounter card phase, so you really do just want to always be blocking with Bond.
Yeah,
right.
That's right. So I think maybe there's room. I think there's room on some of the other gadgets to have some passives. I think it would make sense if some of the others had a passive.
I mean, I would actually go the other way, and I'd remove the passive because
no,
you'll get because you.
Don't ever say that. Don't ever remove.
Well, the problem is that you can get loads of them. Like, imagine if every single one of these gave you an extra stat. You'd end up with so many stats, like just tapping Q branch constantly.
All right, look, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. As a fellow creator, you are of course correct. As a player, I want all the stats.
Okay, that's fair. I see where you're coming from.
So I completely, 100% agree with you that the +1 def should go. It just doesn't even make a lot of sense. I'll be honest with you. The suit is a bit weird, but but as a player though, I want +1 attack on one. I want +1 thwart on one. I want +1 wreck on one. Give me all the stats. But anyway, so balance it out. I think it should remove that, and then maybe
something else I think is weird. I know why he did this, because he wanted it to be Moonraker because it's the name of the film.
Yeah,
but I do think it's weird that there isn't a single wetsuit in his entire kit.
There's room for a wetsuit. There's room for those ridiculously small shorts he's wearing in Doctor No. There's Why is the underwater car not here? Where's the Lotus? The underwater Lotus. What's going on?
Oh, you know what? Now I've just given me a whole James Bond design where like a completely different design to this one. This is an excellent design where you start with your fancy car, and it's just called sports car, so that you can have all, because it's always a different model of car.
Just reskin
but
the car.
It has like upgrades. Yeah, it just has upgrades you play onto the car, so it can have the machine guns in the front lights. It can have the ejector seat. It can have the
the ejector seat. That would be awesome. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Do you like that as a creator? Do you like that as an idea? I stumbled across someone's Ronin, right? They did Ronin, and the main set is non-descriptive of who Ronan is, right? Because Ronan's been three different people.
And you choose.
And
this
you
is
choose
Ronan
the
that
alter
chooses when
ego.
you can roll Blade and stuff.
That's right, yeah. So the alter ego
gotta
is
say,
either Blade,
I thought that was
Maya,
really
or
inspired.
Clint. Yeah.
It was a really great way of evoking the fact that Ronan is always a different hero by giving him a random alter ego. I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, I think it's cool. So I think there's room for the different cars. I think that's a cool, like a choose your own support.
Yeah, like, honestly, wouldn't that be really funny? Wouldn't it be really funny if the way James Bond worked is when you sit down at the table with James Bond, you shuffle a deck of hero and identity and cars, and you are a random one of the different James Bonds through history with a random sports car.
I don't want to do that to the poor guy because he's. I mean, look how awesome he's been with finding the art. The amount of work it would be for the art.
What we are discussing is a completely different set. That is not a proposal for this set. This set is incredible and beautiful. I was just saying that like that would be a way to approach like which Bond do I have? Oh, it's Sean Connery in the like.
In the whatever he's driving. What does Sean Connery drive?
Had a Ferrari.
No, he drives.
What does Sean Connery?
He drives.
It was the Aston Martin, wasn't it? It was this one. Sean Connery had the Aston Martin.
No, that's not that one. It is an Aston Martin, but it's not this one. This is the Aston Martin that Daniel Craig gets later on.
Yeah,
he's in like a classic Aston Martin.
He's in a classic Aston Martin.
Yeah. Although, funnily enough, I'm pretty sure in Doctor No, he actually he's in a completely different car, just some car, and then he gets the Aston Martin later,
well,
I'm pretty sure.
They didn't have budget before because Doctor No was made before James Bond was like, it was the first one.
It's the first one.
It's the first one. Success. I'm a sucker for those classic cars. Actually, like I'm not even a car guy. Like I'm not super into cars.
Yeah.
But I just do think that some of those old 60s and 70s cars.
The Roadsters. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not a car person. I actually don't even have a license. So it's just but and some of those old classics. Yeah. But anyway, final thoughts. I really like him. I really, really like him, and I'm not just saying that because I like Super TNT. I think he's really well done.
I was scared when I saw Q Branch. I was like scared it would be really.
It sounds powerful.
But the fact that it isn't activate all your gadgets. It's activate one, and I love that. I love that it is about having the right tool for the job. Yeah.
So eventually, if you build up smartly, you can have a bunch of them, and then it's about using the right tool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because that had the possibility of being OP as hell, but it's not. It's perfectly balanced. So as a whole, I think he's great. I think all the cards they work together. The only nitpick is very small, like we said, but it's just the I love Moneypenny. She's great, although I would have preferred the original Moneypenny, but that's right. It is what it is. Thunderbolt Strike, just that's the only thing I can think of that just doesn't quite gel. But everything else, Bond himself, his ability makes perfect sense. He actually, that's actually reminds me. He actually comes with like 4 different HP dials. With like 4 different
I love
pitches.
this one. This one with the rifling on the inside of the gun thing.
Well, there's another one with the rifling, but there's like blood coming down. Yeah, but I didn't use that one because it's the picture of while he's walking sideways, and I was like, I never liked that bit. I always preferred this bit. And there's another one where he's doing something else.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, but it just looks beautiful. This set is as all Super TNT sets just looks amazing. The artwork is awesome stuff.
Oh yeah, incredible art.
Yeah, and this is my second time seeing Wu.
I did not do a great job of showcasing.
No, you did not. You didn't. Let's be honest. But your sidekick was just not happening. This guy, he's pissed. He's like, you know what? Screw. I tried my best. I'm going to the pub. I mean, I'm out of here.
They are very good together. I actually, this is not my preferred way of playing Jimmy Woo. I just used Mysteltainn's precon.
Yeah.
I much prefer. I actually quite like Jimmy in Aggression.
I think that's the last time I saw him was Aggression. Yeah. We didn't need another Justice player, but I think he'd be fine. It just wasn't just the guards were not on your side. It's like that first sidekick loss was like that was brutal.
It did kind of cripple me for the whole game, and then honestly, I shouldn't have tried to get it back. That was also a mistake. I should have just tried to set up like immediate value because like I was a bit on the back foot at that point. But like I got really in my head that no, this deck is doing this. I need to show what this deck does. That was a mistake.
I demand to do this. What the trick that it's meant to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What this deck is for the record, for what this deck is trying to do is it tries to get Agents of Atlas into play, and then it's playing like big leadership, like it has lead from the front. So ideally, you have like 3 allies in play. They all have Atlas, and you're like making them all better all the time. But that is not how I played it, and that was the problem.
Well, it is what it is. Just a quick look at the nemesis. We didn't get to see him because Shadows got screwed like right at the front. So Bonds is Odd Job and Goldfinger. And
I'm really glad they did Goldfinger so that we get Odd Job.
Yeah, Odd Job and Goldfinger, and then the side schemes are targeted by Spectre and Golden Touch, which is Goldfinger's job scheme to take foot knocks. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. That's awesome. And
Femme Fatale. Oh, I like that. Like have the minion be the Femme Fatale. That's funny.
It is cool.
Yeah.
And Jimmy is Jade Claw. Look at that. She looks badass. She does look like she backs around. Love it. And then
she's pretty great. This
love
whole
it. Very cool.
Yeah, of fighting for control of the Atlas Empire.
Yeah,
it's a good.
And she's actually like a villain, whereas Jimmy's pretending to be a villain.
Agents of
Atlas is awesome. It's great stuff.
It is awesome.
Cool. Well, as always, Phenexian, thank you very much for joining me. Very much appreciated. I like the druggy criminal scenario. I think it's cool. I don't know a lot about Cowboy Bebop. Everything I know about Cowboy Bebop is what Bubble taught me. So that's it. And
we've had very mixed feedback on the whole like scheming to get the Vial of Red Eye thing. Yeah. How do you feel about it?
No, I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I think it makes perfect sense. I think it works. I think I like the whole he attacks you when you attack him because he's off his face. I think you've captured the desperate druggy sort of aspect that I imagine he's meant to be.
He does have a bit of that going for him. Yeah. You can see in his main art that he is coming down off of it. Not too great.
He's not feeling the greatest, is he? He's kind of like, hey, I'm a bit desperate here. But it is what it is. That's what happens. Don't do drugs, kids. That's what happens. Cool. Well, anyway, thank you very much for playing. Really appreciate it. Thank you everybody who jumped in and said hello. Kaj, ES, Jeff, Joshy, Jackson showed up as well. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody who was watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, check out the other videos. There's a whole bunch of other custom content on there, including some of my own. A quick plug for my own Hydra campaign, Hydra Unleashed. Love it to death. And I've also got a series on there called the Creator Spotlight, where you can actually chat to some of the creators in the community and sort of get to know them a bit better and their like creative process and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I love doing it. It's awesome. There's one there for Phenexian. That's how we became friends. So I absolutely love it. It's awesome stuff.
And your most recent one was with Zero.
Yeah, Zero.
He made Cream. I nominated Cream for the Spotlight. Didn't get in, unfortunately, but I believe in her.
I'm sure she's wonderful. I don't know anything about... I've learned more about this. I used to play Sonic when it first came out, right? I'm an old man, so I had a Mega Drive, and, I love Sonic. Everybody loves Sonic. But I've learned more about Sonic and its universe in the last couple of years of being part of this community, just from the fanatical fans that are in this community, Zero and Rumboy and stuff.
I do love that, like, the 3 main universes that things get made in are Marvel, DC, and the Sonic.
It's the Sonic stuff, yeah. Inquire's trying his best to get like the Master Universe Turtles type universes.
So, I love Inquire's Turtles, but that's like an Inquire only project where like the Sonic is like a full community.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 Sonic obsessed fans, and there's just Sonic stuff everywhere, including of course Gotta Run Fast, Sanic, who I love.
Sanic, yeah. I love Sanic.
I love Sanic.
The design of Sanic. I saw it played on the day of its release, and it was so funny. The little animated cards, I was dying.
I love the animated card where he bumps into the thing, into the spike, and he's like, "Oh!" I love it.
Yeah.
I love the animated cards; they're hilarious. Anyway, Please like and subscribe, and check out the other videos. Love it. Phenexian, you're awesome. And as always, Phenexian's going to give us the sign off. Do you remember the sign off?
Tell someone you love them.
Tell someone. Don't forget to tell the people that you love them as often as you can, and that includes yourself.
Especially Joshy.
Sorry.
Especially Joshy.
Except for, don't tell Joshy that you love him. He doesn't deserve it. Bye.
Bye.